Hello and assalamu alaikum and welcome back to new video. My name is Jebreel and today we are talking about a new topic which is joblessness. This is very important topic and I thought why not to make a video about it. So nowadays in this world everyone is looking for jobs and they are getting into the job, they are earning money and they are doing something in their life so that they can live in this world, they can buy good clothes for them, they can eat, they can survive and they can do whatever they want to do in this world. So from doing job people gets money and that income they do expenses and they use it whatever they want to do on it, so it's their own choice. Now we will be talking about joblessness. I think you would have listened about it, that what is joblessness. Joblessness is that not having a job. Like you should not compare unemployment and joblessness same, because joblessness is not having a job, but is, whereas the unemployment is that if there is a person who is looking for a job but he is unable to find a job. So there is a huge difference between these both. So these both are different and we don't have to compare unemployment and joblessness together. Now as we talk about the definition, so let's come to the types of joblessness. There are some two types of joblessness that we have to talk about and that aren't that hard to remember, they are just simple. The first one is voluntary joblessness. What is voluntary joblessness? So voluntary joblessness is that some of the people, like there are some of the people they don't want to work. Now it's not about that they are finding a work but they are not able to find a work. Like some of them that they don't want to work, they come and they retire. Like we can also take example of a retirement. Now if there is a captain in the army or in the air force, so he gets retired. So this is voluntary joblessness, that he is not working anymore and he can do anything. Like I would give you another example, that a person who wants to study, first it was his vacation so he went for a job. Now it's his study time, so he has stopped working. He has skills, he can go and start a job for himself, but now it's his study time, so he is not working. So voluntary business is that there are people who don't want to work because of some reason or specific reasons they are having. The next type is involuntary business, involuntary joblessness. This one is that people are looking for job but they are not able to find it. Like this one we can relate this one with unemployment, as unemployment is that people are, or a person is looking for a job but he is not able to find it. So this is how the involuntary joblessness also works, that there is a person who is looking for a job but he is unable to find because of some reason, he don't have skills, or there can be many reasons. We would be talking about it further, so later in the video. So this is involuntary and these were the two types of joblessness that I wanted to tell you. Now let's move to the causes, and the first cause is economic conditions. Like we will be talking about the two causes and two solutions in so we talked about the definition and types of joblessness. Let's move to the causes of joblessness, and we will be talking about the two main causes of it. The first one is economic conditions. Now if there is a company, it is going well and it is producing things, but later it comes to a downfall. Because of economic conditions, they are not having money, they cannot stable that company. So after that, what will they do? They will cut off the jobs of the people who are working with them, because they also have to give salary to the person who are working with them. So from this they would cut off the salary of that person, or they would cut off or kick off that person, that we don't need you anymore because they cannot earn from themselves. So how would they give you? So because of this, the company comes and they kicks out the people who are working with them. The next one is skill gap. We talked about in involuntary joblessness, skill. So in this, the second cause is skill gap. Now if there is a person, he is looking for a job but he don't have a skill, so how would someone take him? Nowadays everyone wants a skillful person, not a degree, because if there is a skill in him, so he will be able to work with them properly. That is why if there is a person who don't have skill and he is going and finding a job for himself, it will be impossible for him to find. That's why the skills matter. You need to have a skill. It can be any skill, so that the company would be able to hire you and give you a better job. Let's come to the solutions, and we will be also talking about two solutions. So the first solution is they should have skills training programs. Now, like we talked about in the causes, the skills, that there are skill gaps in people. So in the solutions, we should have skills programs. Now, if there is a person or if there is a human, he came and he wants a job. So if he don't have, or if there you aren't able to find a skill in him, so you should go and bring him to a skill program where he can acquire a skill, where he would be able to have a good skill, so that he would be intelligent, he would have a good skill. So after that you would be able to hire him and he would have a good job with you. So that's why if there is a person, he is not having a skill, or he gaps, or he lacks in a skill, so there should be skills programs in which they acquire, or in which they boost up people's skills. So after that it would be very helpful for that guy to boost and to earn money and to have a job easily. Now let's move to the second cause, which is the government support. Nowadays, government should support the people who lacks or who cannot find job for themselves. They should have services, they should have departments in which they would hire people. Nowadays, if there are government services, or if there are government places where the people, or there are companies that government needs to have, so after that, when there are companies, the government would hire the employees that have skills. They would first train them. After that, if government would also, if they are able to give, or they should give services to the people, so after that the people would have opportunity to go and do something better in that. So this is the important thing, and we have to also work on this. So this was the topic that I wanted to talk with you about joblessness. I hope you would have you would have learned something from this. So this topic is very important for the person who cannot find a job for themselves, and this is a social topic which you have to take care of, which you have to consider. So this was all about today. I hope you learned something. We will be seeing you in the next video. Till then, stay tuned. Allah.